8 most powerful characters in Thor Ragnarok. Before I start, I'd like you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Sci. Number 8. Odin. Facing the end of his life, Odin is no longer the strong warrior and king he once was. In Thor Ragnarok, his Odin force is fading, which leaves an opening for new powers to take over. Odin is the most powerful god in both the comics and the films. The fact that he was able to keep his daughter Hela, the goddess of death, confined for the duration of his life is a testament to the extent of his powers, but they aren't really evident in this installation of the series as he peacefully fades away early in the film. Number 7. Loki. Possessing both knowledge of magic and superhuman physical abilities, the god of mischief is a force to be reckoned with. Along with his enhanced abilities, he is incredibly charming, cunning, intelligent, and manipulative. Loki tricks the Asgardians into thinking he is Odin, and later in the film he infiltrates the inner circle of the Grand Master, making his experience on Satar much more comfortable than that of his brother. Loki does not have the most powerful magic or superhuman strength, but his unpredictability gives him an advantage. Loki can be equal parts hero and villain, depending on how the scenario affects him personally, and relies on alliances and trickery to achieve his goals. Loki is a good match against his brother, but once Thor powers up, that may no longer be the case. Number 6. Hulk. Hulk possesses superhuman strength and endless stamina. His biggest obstacle is his own emotion. In Thor Ragnarok, he has greater control of himself. He brings his usual big green brute rage-induced strength throughout the film, including the incredible arena fight against Thor that proved to be a well-matched battle. Hulk is also the only one able to successfully take on Hela's fearsome wolf, Fenrir. Although not explicitly shown, it is implied that during his time on Sakaar, Hulk raced up quite a body count of champions. If he had stayed there forever instead of being rescued, he probably would have remained one of the reigning champions forever. With even greater control of himself, he could potentially be one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Number 5. Doctor Strange. Thor and Loki's first encounter with Doctor Strange gives a short glimpse at his expansive powers and shows that he's not simply a second-rate sorcerer, but a virtuoso of magic as a member of Masters of the Mystic Arts. He's able to kidnap Loki, trapping him in a continual state of falling, and then transport both Loki and Thor through a portal to Odin in Norway with ease. Even though his screen time is brief, Doctor Strange possesses an incredible mastery of magic and interdimensional travel. Number 4. Heimdall. Heimdall, as the eyes and ears of Asgard and the other realms, has unique and important powers. After being banished from his post at the Bifrost, he uses his sight to help keep the Asgardian people safe from Hela, herding them into hiding and eventual escape. Heimdall is an important character in Thor's world. His position as keeper of the Bifrost and travel between worlds is powerful. His loyalty is to his people, and his bravery and strength alongside the Second Sight make him an important ally. Number 3. Surtur. Even though Thor successfully defeats the fire demon Surtur in the very first scene, once his power is restored with the internal flame, he becomes the only being who is a viable opponent for Hela. Covered in flames and wearing a crown of horns, he indeed does grow to the size of a mountain and brings about the end of Asgard by completely destroying it as well as Hela and himself. The only being to defeat Surtur at his full strength prior to the events of the film is Odin. If Surtur were to be free with his full force, he would likely leave a path of destruction across the 9 realms and beyond. Number 2. Thor. Thor, god of thunder, is the firstborn child of Odin and a powerful god in his own right. The source of his powers, including energy blasts and storms, is his enchanted hammer. After the hammer is smashed, he learns that it's not the source of his power, but rather a way to control his abilities. Thor is not the most powerful of the film characters solely based on abilities. He was unable to defeat Hela on his own, and a gladiator battle with Hulk was a fairly equal match. When he's finally able to channel his full strength and transforms into a walking ball of electricity, he becomes a fully charged god. Embracing his thunderous potential sets Thor on track to be a great leader like his all-powerful father. Number 1. Hela. Odin identifies Hela as a threat right from the start. In the first 5 minutes of her appearance, she shatters Thor's hammer, Mjolnir sends her brothers hurtling to a distant planet, and immediately gets to work taking over her central home and the source of her power. Defeating the Asgardian army, redecorating, and raising a dead army with the help of the Eternal Flame were just the start of her reign of terror. She proved almost indestructible. The only way to defeat her was to obliterate the entire kingdom with her on it. It's highly unlikely any other character would have been able to beat Gila in battle. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.